Number 6, this is the biggest one in regard to people asking me this, and I get it. Even when you plateau, I get asked a lot, should my macros change? Do you change your clients' macros as well, like as they're on their journey? Yeah, I do. You're a badass machine and you're breaking your machine down and your body's rebuilding itself back up depending on what you put back in it to rebuild. It's usually building into more of a badass than what you were. So with that, yeah, I got to change your macros with that. You can't stay on the same macros that you were on when you like weren't as badass as you are now. No, like the badass that you're on now, it needs probably more. So consider your goals again and consider your age and your gender, consider all those things and give yourself some compassion and consider what you're doing. Usually what happens is people come to me and whether they're actually working out or not, you could be lifting or not lifting. Most likely you still are not doing resistance training to the point that you need to in order to build muscle and tighten up and tone up and truly change and transform not just your weight, but your body and your body composition. Most of the time people will come to me and they're on a solid routine where they're, doing cardio so many days a week, or they're attending group studio classes left and right. Some of y'all are honestly killing yourselves in the gym doing 2 days, things like that. So I totally understand how that's frustrating. And then on the other case in the kitchen, a lot of you guys are honestly either super depleting yourself in calories, trying some sort of crazy diet, Atkins, Weight Watchers, low carb, intermittent fasting. And it's not that those are crazy. It's crazy if you do them just for results. You need to do diets, and I hate saying diet. You need to do that because it's a lifestyle and that's how you enjoy eating. Because at the end of the day, it's just numbers. Again, if you head to my channel and go watch my macro webinar, I have the whole webinar up there, which is an hour long, but I do have clips of all of that hour chopped up into 2, 3, 4 minute videos. So you can kind of go and look at which topic relates to you. So you guys are either super depleting yourself in calories, or what happens is you guys all tell me and you go through this menu. I hope you can relate. So if you can relate, drop something in the comments or something. I am doing everything I can and I'm not losing weight. I'm not changing. I don't understand what's happening. My clothes it's honestly sometimes fitting me worse. Here's what I'm eating. I wake up and I eat oatmeal and some blueberries. And then for a snack, I have a Greek yogurt, whether there's sugar in it or not. Some people know the sugar concept and some people don't, and they don't realize how much sugar is and stuff. And then I have a salmon and salad for lunch. And some people will have a salad with no protein on it. It doesn't have to be meat. I have vegans and I have vegetarians as well as clients. And then I have a granola bar and apple. And then, for dinner, I have chicken, potatoes, and broccoli. All that sounds healthy, right? But when you actually log all of that into MyFitnessPal, again, go check out my macro webinar for tracking your food. And that's in the beginning just to see where you're at with your numbers. Because that's what I do is I assess you guys where you're currently at to make sure I make a plan that's going to kind of meet you and get your toe dipped in the water and pull you towards that lifestyle that you want to be in. But all of that food is healthy, but it's usually still not enough calories, or if it's too much calories, whether it's not enough or too much, it's totally whack with the macros. And it's like way too many carbs, not enough protein, way too much fat. And then your body can't build the muscle, which isn't going to help with you wanting that tone and tighten because you have to build muscle. You got to break it down first, and then it has to feed on the stuff that you're eating. So yes, you need protein. I know there are books out there that are proving that you don't need protein. And as much as we intake, guys, you definitely need half your body weight, at least in grams of protein, depending on your goals, depending on how many days a week you're lifting. So first things first, if you want to tone and tighten, I would personally get off of the weight loss concept, because alone that literally puts me in a mindset, even right now, with as advanced as I am with all these concepts, it makes sense. If I want to lose weight, drop that number, I'm going to burn a ton of calories. I think of cardio too, or I think of HIIT workouts. So focus on muscle in regard to looking at your food and making sure that your calories and macros and the food that you're eating makes sense on the fact that your muscles can actually utilize everything you're eating. And also focus on muscle in regard to training, making sure that your focus isn't cardio. And I answered that in a previous question already. Be aware of your nutrients. Literally just said that without saying that. So focus on making sure that you're feeding your muscle. And the reason why you're probably not changing shape and losing body fat and not losing weight, or you're plateaued at your weight, or sometimes people are actually getting thicker because their body fat's still building because they don't have muscle to help raise their overall calories that they burn on a daily basis. I have an awesome video on fat loss and weight loss actually in my nation. If you have any questions, I have a membership community. You are more than welcome to join. It's on my website. It is $49 a month. It includes workout programs, nutrition programs. I have mindset talks. I have tons of educational stuff in there, content, recipe videos, things like that. And more just gets dropped every week. I have schedules. So reach out if you have a question, book a consultation if you have any questions, and learn why all this stuff matters. So that way you can freaking keep the results and that you get and not lose them. Be aware of the nutrients that you're having, not just the calories. And make sure, this was sole focus of probably my fat loss and weight loss video, make sure your methods of tracking actually make sense and they're more than just putting yourself on the scale, because that number is so minimal in actually being a factor in your progress, because your goal is to lose fat and tone up and build muscle, and losing weight is a great goal. I'm not saying don't have that goal. I'm saying don't fix on that goal and include other ways to track your progress. You're going to go insane and crazy if you just track your weight and it's not changing. I would literally go insane. So do tape measurements. I do that with some of my clients. I do pictures with every single person. I do weight with, or measurements with some of them. And then some of them have performance goals in regard to they want to feel stronger in their legs. So we do a strength test for a squat at the beginning of the month and at the end of the month, and then they see their rep number increase or their weight increase, and it's empowering. It feels really good when you know that you're progressing and getting results. I would keep methods of tracking for your sanity and for your confidence, and because you want to make sure you're getting results, because if not, you're going to stay in this hamster wheel and just like mindlessly and aimlessly continuously kill your butt, and that's just not fun when you're not getting results.